Hi, this is Ushin, and welcome to our podcast for Weiss Schwarz. And time we'll be covering the week from December 15th to December 18th, well, 19th. Joined here today is just Busan.
Hi, the others aren't here because things shit happened. It's
Anyway,
Christmas. It's the Christmas weekend, so things you expect things to happen.
yeah. Anyways, I'll start off. First, we have Girlfriend, Beta. First card. My Natural Face Sakurai Akane 3-2, girl and leisure trait. On play or via change, you can heal. When this card declares an attack with the Climax White Hot coverage, which is a win trigger. On a Climax order, you gain 3k power and the following ability until the end of this turn. When your opponent cancels the damage dealt by this card, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. So a shot trigger.
To start with, it's almost the exact same combo as the level 3 Rin in Little Buster anime. Actually, I think it is. Besides the trigger being different.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that, but I think it's
The
pretty good.
Rin card was heal on change and on play and exact same ability plus 3k and a shot trigger. The only difference was the Rin was a shot trigger and this one is a win trigger.
I know. I prefer this one.
Win is probably better anyways because shot triggers well I mean like by the chance if you do trigger a shot trigger while you're using this card's climax combo it's pretty nifty, but the thing is if you don't cancel then what's the point?
Hmm.
Overall, it's not too bad. Climax combo reliant, but it heals, so it's kind of hard to get both at the same time on the same card.
Yep. So it's a pretty good card. Moving on. Enjoying a cool evening, Sakura Akane 217k. Girl trait. Don't know why this letter, but okay. On play, this card gains 1500, so it's on play 85. And then it has changeability, which is pay to ditch your card. Oh, sorry. Pay to send this to the rating room. During start of your encore step, you may change to the 3-2 we just mentioned.
Yeah, same thing. The reason why this one didn't have letter trait is because the last card had a letter on it.
I know, but
You know, these the only real consistent trait in all these cards is girl. Any other trait is like whatever they're holding or whatever they're doing.
a lot.
So 85 on play. It makes it easier to survive the attacking step.
But
And
it doesn't matter. It's gonna change anyways.
Uh, that's what I mean. When it attacks, it could get canceled. It could get countered, and if it's
Yeah.
countered, then you cannot actually change this because it's not in rest anymore. Also, if you really want to avoid that, you just side this card.
Yep.
Not much to say. It's really just a change card. That is 85 for a turn.
Yep.
The change is good. Like I said, I prefer a card to keep in my hand.
Yep.
Stock
And
is slightly spendable, I guess.
yep. I don't know if we have seen enough yellow cards, but you have to see if this you can boost this card. I think was it last week we had one that gave power in yellow, so possible you can save it and Aquaphase change. But I think that's a level 3, so yeah.
Not sure yet. I don't remember to be honest. I'm not into
Yeah.
girlfriend, so I'm not.
Same here.
I'm not really I'm not keeping my mind into all the cards.
Well, moving on to Mushroom Sound. Tears coming from a mushroom-eyed girl. Himejima Kinoko. Just as a note, Kinoko means mushroom in Japanese. So 2-1 yellow, 8k girl trait. On play if you have 3 or more other yellow characters, and your deck has 5 cards or less, return of the cards you're rating to your deck. Shuffle your deck and give one of your characters 2k power and the following ability. When the damage this card deals is cancelled, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. So,
Deck refresher that gets 2k and a shot trigger.
shot trigger. Yeah.
It seems kind of restrictive. The deck refresh is is that's normal. Just the extra 3. You have to have 3 or more other yellows, so it's just that one really.
I don't think it's a big restriction.
No, if in a
Set.
yellow big yellow in a yellow mono yellow, no, it shouldn't be that big of an
Yeah.
issue.
It's not big of an issue. I mean, you'll have 2 back row, you just need one
Other
something,
card,
but
and you could just
in the
play
front
that
row.
other card in your hand.
Yeah.
The only real issue would be getting five cards left in your deck. which is, all deck refreshers' main issue to start with. So I
And
can imagine all yellow decks playing at least 1 or 2 copies.
yeah,
It's a double R2, right? Yeah, it is.
yeah, the bar, pretty good.
It's
Not
pretty
much to
good
say.
considering considering that you can also just drop the level 3 that requires 4 more yellow, like literally right after this. We'll get the shot trigger, but this card you can easily gain like 6k in 1 turn.
Yep.
So pretty power heavy there, I guess.
That's what yellow does. Moving on. Looking for a model Toki Taki Kururi. Oh my god, the names. Yellow 3/2, girl trait. This ability can only be activated once per turn. During the turn, this card was played from your hand to stage. When the damage this card deals is cancelled, place the top card of your deck to your rating room. Deal X damage to your opponent, where X is the level of that card plus 1. Climaxes are treated at level 0, and you can cancel. So it's a Musashi, first ability. Second ability, when this card reverses its opponent in battle, you may send that character to its owner's memory.
It's like you're considering the fact that cards can switch owners' positions. But
Well,
fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I know, because there's never a point where our card where your card
I know,
playing
not
deal
yet.
can ever be more or less than
can't
50.
switch.
Basically, cards cannot really switch
I know.
unless girlfriend somehow does that too.
I'm just reading it word for NTR.
Anyways, it's Musashi. You can send
Yeah,
cards in
it's-
memory. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean,
Send cards
reverse
to
memory. I don't know. It's actually it's okay because it's a may. It's not you have to. If your opponent runs a memory card, then you can choose not to.
You might do it if it's something like a real danger card. Also, it must be playable. If it's replayable, they'll try to pick it up again if they can.
Yep. So overall, pretty good card in finisher. And even if it doesn't finish your opponent, send to memory.
Feud matters sometimes for some cards.
Moving on. First level one we see today. Bathing in the Sea, Yuki Nai. I was gonna read Yuki Ne. 1/6k, girl and swimsuit trait. When this card declares an attack with your client, enjoy summer, which is plus assault. Choose one of your opponent's character on his center stage whose level is greater than your opponent's level, and send it to its owner's waiting room. And it has hand encore, so level counter with plus assault.
More like anti-change.
Anti-change level. Yeah, that's what I mean. But
I seriously doubt anyone's going to use this combo.
well, since it's a plus assault, yeah.
No, it's not because +2. Well, I guess maybe that too, but I mean, like, the anti-change is nice and all. You kill it now is rather than later. It's that card you don't have to deal with. But the fact is, the anti-change counter's additional benefit was you do not actually take damage from that character. It's not you just kill it, you also don't take damage from it. This one just straight up kills it, but it has to be on your turn. So if it's a card that's too big that you cannot deal with, then yeah. But other than that,
Well, it's only off 500 off of vanilla and encore, so
yeah, I know.
it's not that big of a deal.
It's
The
just
main
that
reason- yeah.
it's just that it's something. If it's like 2k1 or even just maybe even just even a stock one maybe comeback.
Or come back.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, comeback has been covered. Of course, there's probably gonna be a second one considering
Yeah.
how Ken Kawi had two comebacks in one booster.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this has another one. Overall, it's really meta dependent, I'd say. Because
Depends who you're facing against.
it really depends who you're facing against. So if your meta is like lots of changes, then you'll probably use this card because
Actually, speaking of which, it's good against girlfriend.
how sad. Only once the girlfriend goes against level 2, but other than that.
Yeah, still you can still play it, kill it off, and plus two soul. So if you could side for one if you really want to.
Or just kill the card and have an empty front row, and you have there's gonna be at least 1/4 soul damage there somewhere.
Yep. Just go balls deep. Plus two soul. That's how you play the game. Anyways, moving on. Enjoying herself, Shigi no Mutsumi. Blue 1/0, 4.5k power. Girl swimsuit trait. For every other blue character, this gets 500. Eri in blue.
We had to call it area because there's older cards that does exactly the same thing as Eri.
I don't know. I only know Eri.
Anyways, mono blue it's a mono blue thing, so if you're trying to dual color, then this card won't be as good as it could be.
And yeah,
Honestly, I
like
don't see girlfriend going any color mix past dual because how
yeah.
many cards requires this color. So yeah, it's 65 if you have full blue field. So it really goes down to what level 1 to 0 supports they have. It'd be kind of funny if they actually have a Umi clone as well.
We will wait and see. Next card, Anxious Strawberry. Yukine. Nae. Oh god damn it. 3/2, 10k. Girl trait. On play heal, and when this card declares an attack, you may pay 1. If you do so, it gains 1k, and if you reverse your opponent in battle, you may place that character to top of his owner's deck. So top deck and 1k.
So anyways, it's a healer that can top deck a card. For
Uh,
one stock, it's premiums 11k, so not bad.
mm.
It's not bad really. I can't really say anything about it because
And combined with all the burn in red that we saw earlier, I think it was in red.
oh yeah, there is.
Good.
In the TD there was a 2/1 clock a card to burn one, so that was like that easily guaranteed one burn there.
Yeah, you can guarantee your burns, set up your burns, and potentially win the game. Well,
It really depends on their clock, but yeah, it could
potentially win the game.
Sometimes when you burn, you actually want to burn off the climax, but sometimes a guaranteed burn is just as good.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes 3/6, you just need that 1 damage.
Yeah.
And so, moving on. Sweets Decoration Ko Hinata Ichigo. Red 00, 500. Girl and Sweets trait. All your other red gain 500. When this card is played from your hand to stage, look at the top card of your deck. Either leave it at top or place it in your waiting room.
Global 500. Well, red.
Yeah,
Probably gonna be a staple card for red decks.
Yeah, I mean, no one really. The second effect is like a bonus, but you're just gonna play it for the power, global power. So.
No, the second effect is pretty good too. If you play it later on in the game, you can check for
Yeah.
triggers. If you don't like your trigger, just mill it away. It's honestly a good card. If you play mono red, that is.
Moving on. Tropical Planting Yumisaki Haruko. Red 00 girl and plant trait. When this card is reversed, if the level of this card's battling character is 0 or lower, you can place that character to reverse. Act ability, pay 1, choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters on his center stage, and send it to its owner's rating room. So
I'm waiting for you to say it.
what?
You're not gonna say it?
Umi?
I'm expecting you to say it. You're not gonna. Oh, fine. You're not gonna say it. Anyways, it's this card's effects literally been cloned 2 or 3 times already. The first one's in Love Life, which is on Ubi. The second one is on Shana, which is on Wilhelma.
Okay.
I lied. It's only 2 times. This is the third copy with this exact same effect.
Guys, Bushiroad is running out of ideas. Well, I mean, they have to copy effects.
They'll have to eventually copy effects anyways.
I know. They can't all keep coming over.
And in any case, it's good card. Anyways, next card is Look of Confidence Hibara Eiko. Blue 105k girl trait. When you play this card from hand to stage, send the top deck to waiting room. If it's a blue character, this card gains the following ability.
Blue card, sorry.
Yeah, it's a blue. If it's a blue card that gets milled away, this card gains the following ability. When this card reverses its opponent to battle, you can pay 1 to draw a card. A possible draw 1. A possible 3.
Yeah.
So it's an easy +1 there, almost. You have to mill a blue character, but it's oh my god, it's gonna be hard if you play mono blue, right?
You mean it's not blue character? It's blue, just
blue card. Oh yeah, blue card. Straight up blue
exactly.
card. Oh my god, should be so hard if you play mono blue, right?
Yep.
Anyways, good card if you looking for some sort of +1 card. Cost you a stock, but 1 stock to get 1 card is pretty cheap actually. You can't decide what you draw, but it's free card. It's a free card. Yeah, it's free card. Almost free card.
Yeah.
Anyways, next card. Nearing the blooming flowers, Kamajo Rui. Blue 3-2-10K, girl trait. When this card plays from hand to stage, you can heal 1. And when this card attacks, you may mill the top deck. If it's a Climax card, draw a card, then discard a card.
Meh. I
Eh.
mean, sure, you can avoid the climax, but
The thing is, it has a build card. You draw a card, but you don't even get to keep the card. Because you draw a card, but you have to discard a card right after.
yeah, I know. So if you have one in your card, one card in your hand, it's basically pretty shit.
Well, it's fine because you draw it. You could always discard the card in your hand. Discard the card you draw.
The climax, which would be the climax, and then if you trigger another climax, then you just have bad luck.
Basically, you probably if blue does not already have a healer. Does blue have a healer already by chance? They have the drop and they have the mill everything back in the deck, and they have the
Power
mill
boost.
everything. Yeah, that's what I mean. The early drop one. That's the early
Yeah.
drop.
Then I don't think they had.
They don't have a healer in blue yet, so they
Yeah,
might play
so-
this as their healer anyways. I don't think they're gonna be getting that many level 3s after like 3 or 4.
Yep.
So
Probably
this,
not.
anyways, next card. Lady Conductor Kagurasaka Saya, blue 1/6K, girl trait, has a clock on core, and you can discard a climax to give this 1K and the following ability. When this card refers its opponent, you may draw a card. So Little Busters has the exact same card on a 1045, except that card had hand on core and the exact same second effect.
Okay. Well,
Funny thing is, it's also the same name. It's same first name, Saya. Such convenience.
I think that's a common name, so
Yeah, it's a common. It's a
anyways.
pretty common name.
I don't know. It's pretty good. I prefer Clock Encore because, especially in this set, you have a lot of level down, so you can accelerate. Well, clock yourself up to level 2 faster, and play them level 3s.
It's honestly a good card because it's a clock encore. That's a decent thing. Any encore will be fine anyways. The fact that it can discard a climax and a possibility to draw a new fresh card means a lot of things actually.
It's really good in their mid game, well, early mid game.
I mean, like drop all the climax out of your hand, draw all the card, then refill your hand for whatever climax you dropped. Because every time you drop a climax, it gives you the auto effect over and over again.
Yeah. So
So there is no real net minus to the second effect unless you get countered, or you could not, or you could, and you could not reverse the card. So yeah. Other than that, it's a good card.
yeah, pretty good card.
I could see this in at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 copies in a mono blue deck.
Yep. Probably 3.
Anyways, next card. Zombie Hunter Amare Akari. Yellow 001K, girl trait. When this card gets reversed, if the level its battle opponent is 0 and lower, you send that card to stock. If you do, the opponent send their bottommost card from their stock to waiting room. You can pay 1 to choose a yellow character, give it 1500 till end of the turn.
I don't know. I just like the art. That's it. That's all I have to say.
The card is stock bomb.
Yeah.
What people will call it. So cards that gets reversed when this card gets reversed, just send that card to stock.
Kill all them encores.
Yeah, this will straight up kill any encore card. Which makes it definitely better than the level 0 red one.
Mm-hmm.
It has rather low power, so it's kind of hard to avoid it sometimes. The fact that you can pay 1 to give a card 1500, I guess it's okay.
You can have it as a pseudo assist if you really want.
Sometimes if you just need the power, there you go.
There you go. Yeah. You can just
I mean, it'll
boost.
cost you a stock, but I guess. And of course, it only targets yellow characters. So if you're using this card in any other deck type, deck color, I guess, then you probably won't use the second effect unless you want to target itself.
Yeah.
No, in that case, it will target itself.
Yeah.
Overall, it's not a bad card. I can see this card in every yellow deck, and maybe even be straight up staple. In fact, maybe.
Maybe. Hard to say right now.
Next card. Singing Kazemachi Haruka. Red 0025. Trait is girl in music. When this card reverses the opponent in battle, and you have one or less climaxes in your waiting room, choose one of your characters, rest it, and put it in the empty back row.
I don't know what to say about this.
There is card like this in Persona 2, in fact. Well, almost. Except for the fact that you don't need the one or less climaxes. All you do is reverse the card and just rest the card and put it in the back. Honestly, this is like a early game card, and you either have to have something reversed or something attacked and send it back.
So you can potentially save one of your reverse characters, though.
You could potentially save a reverse character or save a character from getting reversed on on their opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah. Or both.
So basically, this is pretty much early game card. It's really has no use besides being a encore clock level fodder after this.
Yep. So you probably want to.
I don't know. I probably won't run this anyways. Me personally, it's like has no real use after the first 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah, but I just run it, just 2 off. But yeah. Anyways.
Okay, the next card is Holiday Princess Shirinui Isuzu, Blue 0025, Girl Trait. When you have a marker under this card, this gains 1k. When this is played from hand, send the top deck to your waiting room. If that has a blue character, choose a blue character from your waiting room, and then place it under this character as a marker, face down.
It's bad.
It's not that bad. It's a conditional 3/5, but it's not bad.
I don't know. I don't really like it.
I mean, like, no matter what, if you mill a blue character, you're gonna get a blue character to put under this as a marker anyways. If you just said blue card, I guess it would be better. But if you have no target, then why does it matter?
I don't know. I just rather. I'm pretty sure there are better level zeros than this.
There probably could be better blue level zeros. As of right now, we don't even know if there is a better one, so this is like literally your best beater card right now. I mean, at least it mills 1, so it can't be that bad. Sometimes it's like you can trigger Climax. Of course, you won't get this card effect, but you know. Moving on, we have Ilya, cards of the week, day, if you guess. So yeah, we neither of us are.
I play Ilya.
Okay, so this guy should know Ilya, and if he doesn't give me honest opinions, then I am gonna kill him the next time I see him. Okay.
You never see me. I just
kidding. Yeah. Anyways, next card is Ilya and Miyu in swimsuits. Blue 2/1 2K. Master Magic. Experience when you use this card backup, and the total level of the cards in your level zone is 5 or higher. Choose a Baron character. They gains 1k, and this is counted for 25. Assuming you don't have the experience.
Yeah, personally, what we're gonna compare with is the first set. One backup is 500 base, and you get 500 for every Miyu and Ilya on the field. So potentially, if you have a full field, it'll be a 1/1 3k backup. In case of this, I don't like it.
Really, I'm pretty sure most Ilya decks push all their level 2s and 3s into the level zone anyways.
Yeah. That is true, but then it's a 3/5 is only 500 up. The 1/1 counter is 1 level higher, so I personally don't like to do it.
But they also have to remember the 1/1 requires a field, and if you lose field during your own attack step, then it's not as good as this one, which is way easier to meet.
I know, but just what most people play for level 1 is a 1/0. It turns to a 6k if you have experience 3, I believe.
I thought it was 2. Pretty sure it was 2.
2 or 3. I haven't played it in a while. And the other one is the 1/1 7k -1/5 on play, and it has hand encore. So most of the time your field is pretty good, but also another thing with experience is the level 3 that's revealed, you'll see later, is actually pretty good. You don't really want to put it in your level zone. Because what most people run is 3 of Ilya, 3 of Miyu, and 2 of your healer for an old set.
Or just 4/4 and just like...
or 4/4.
Or like 4/4, screw the heals.
Yeah. So, considering how there's 3/3 and your 2, you don't really want to... If you really want to get your burn off, you don't want to put them in your level zone. So, that's why I don't really like this card. I might just put 1 of, but no.
Just play more level 3s.
Yeah, play more than 8 level 3s you can, but yeah.
But it really goes it really goes down to if there any more experience past level 2 that are 5 or higher.
Yeah.
Anyways, next card. Temporary Retreat Kuro. Red 0025, magic and weapon trait. During your opponent, at the start of your opponent attack step, you send the top deck to win room. You could, if you want to. If that card's a magic character, you may move this to empty front row.
It's a runner.
A conditional runner, but it's a runner. It's pretty simple. It's not like Love Live where it has to build level 0.
Yep. I mean, magic character is pretty easy.
I mean, like the most of the deck is magic anyways.
Yeah. Well, the deck that most people want to run, which is burn. I know some people play Jewel, but that's not really what.
Yeah, but the Jewel
deck
characters
is.
have. Wait, do the Jewel characters have magic on them?
Yes. No, actually, no, they don't. Sorry.
So
They don't
it's-
because they aren't actually magical girls because they lost the ruby stick.
No,
or-
but don't they
Ruby
have?
and Sapphire.
Don't they technically have the
They don't.
regular magic still? Just not the what did you call those sticks again?
Huh.
Canalo sticks or something like that.
Collide, whatever. Okay, whatever. In my memory, they don't. And from the other two cards you see later, they don't have magic trait. So,
Anyways, you'll probably use this if you're playing like Ilya Miyu deck anyways as
Yeah.
as a runner card.
the level 0 you run right now. Off the top of my head is the hand encore with it's a 3/5 or something. If you have one or less, I think that's pretty much what people run.
I thought people would run the 0025 that gains 15 if you have 6 or more cards in your hand.
And that, so you can. Well, most of the time your front row is pretty empty, so you would have a center slot to run to. So it is pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty good regardless. So, next card, Made Work Miyu. Blue 0025, Master Magic Trait. When this card declares an attack and you have 5 or more cards in your hand, choose one of your magic characters. That character gains 1500 to end of this turn.
A one of, because I like one of.
Tekken
but
character, Tekken
Yeah,
card. It's
'cause-
pretty conditional, right? Isn't it?
It's conditional. First of all, Ilya's level 0 game is pretty much just one character.
So if you really need that power boost, if you have this card and if you could play it and still have 6 or more cards in your hand, assuming you're using the 00425
Yeah.
with that.
And then if you're gonna play this out, you're gonna be minus down 5, and that's 6 cards in hand.
No,
so
I mean like you have 7 cards in hand and then you play this.
that is really It is really unlikely you have 7 cards in hand at that point.
Why not early game?
It's really unlikely.
It has more use past.
No. Think about it. Turn 1, right? You 5 cards. You clock 1, draw 2. That turns you at
7.
7, right? You're gonna play the one that has 6 or more in hand.
Yep, then you won't play this card because there's no point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
I mean, like
Not
if that card
just
lives,
one
then
card.
I mean,
Yeah.
like if that card lives,
If
then
that
you could
card
use
lives.
this card.
Yeah.
Assuming if it needs that power, because if it didn't need the power in the first place, then I mean, like if the opponent already reversed it, then you have to have another copy of the 0025 in your, you know what I mean, the 4K,
no,
and then this
that's why I
card in your
say
hand.
it's not really a good card. It's really like situation.
Tekken card.
Yeah.
Has more uses probably later on in the game. Okay, next card. Made Work Rin. Red character 105k, dual and mage trait. You can pay 1 and send a top deck to clock. And when this card is played from hand, you can pay the cost. Choose a dual trait character from your room and then add it to your hand. And then this card gains 1500 to end of this turn. 3+1.
Sure.
Dual, but was there
Think-
any real good dual trait past level 1 that even considered playing a red in Ilya?
You won't play red in the Ilya deck.
But
If you play red, you're going for the dual deck.
so
but,
this is good for the dual deck then.
Yeah, the dual deck has a level 1 suicider, and you already have a salvage. It's a 0/0 tap. A tap itself, pay 2 salvage. So something like I don't quite remember, but you can salvage at level 0 with red. They have one that is similar to every. You get 500 for every jewel. So if you really want more salvage, you don't want to run as much assist, you could run this, but I would just run the assist.
Well, you can also look at this as a +1, make this 65 for the turn as well.
You can get the Suiciders back.
Well, I guess that's one use for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, next card, Casual Close Luvia. Red 0/1500, dual and weapon trait. When this card gets reversed, you may if that opponent is the battling opponent is level 0 or lower, you can put that card to reverse. You can pay 1, choose a dual character, give it 1500 and maid for the turn. Make everyone your maid.
Yep.
That's just really flavor. That's just flavor. So
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
That's what we said about Def Gun, right? You know how it turned out. So
Please, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. In a
We-
deck, in this one particular. I mean,
Yeah,
if the series are
so-
gonna go the maid route, then I really question Bushiroad's thinking.
we always question Bushiroad's thinking. We always do.
Anyways,
But the maid trait, maybe okay. We don't know what they have, but you know,
I doubt it.
uh,
Might be better than standard though.
yeah. Even without the stupid main thing, it's an okay card. It's similar to a previous card talked about. It's just a Suicider. It's good enough, but would you be running 8 Suiciders in your deck? 4 of these and 4 of your level 1 Suiciders have no field. It's really up there.
I do it all the time. I rewrite deck.
Have no field.
You do know I run a 2/2/9/5 in that deck at level 1, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is Suiciders.
Well, pretty much Suicide deck, and red does not have a change or level down of some sort in my memory. So, don't think they have a level 3 for either of Luvia or Rin, which is weird. Come on, Bushiroad.
They'll probably get one in this set.
Hopefully.
It, we'll see later, but I think one of the two will get one level 3 somewhere. Next card, last card of the day. Yushu Seeing Ilya, blue 3/2 10k, Master Magic trait. When this card is played from hand to stage, look at the up to the top 6, put 3 to your win room, and then put the remaining back on the top of your deck in any order. And when this card is played from hand to stage, you can pay the cost, which is one card from your hand and 1 stock. If you do, you could choose a card from your clock, send it to your win room, and this card gains 1k till end of the turn.
This card, it's okay. Despite what a lot of people on the forum group are saying, I'm gonna say it's really good. What the forum
No,
group?
just forget the foreign guys, because they're all over the place for that.
Okay, so the other side of the argument, I'm going to present their argument first. So their argument is for the burn combo in the previous set, Ilya, which I assume everyone knows. You had to look at top. You had to mill a level 1 or lower. So what they are saying that this card doesn't really help because you would always you should be compressed enough and you should get the combo off almost all the time. But unlucky players or
We always get those cases where they just don't get it.
yeah, and this guarantees that you can get it 100% of the time. So
Or at least have a much better chance at it. There
No,
are chances
100
there.
it's
No,
100%.
what if the top 6 is all level 2s and higher?
Okay, normally what you play for level 2 is just the changers from the old set.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. What if their top deck is literally all level 2s and higher?
Yeah.
In that situation.
That is the only situation you will fail, but most of the time, actually, even if top 6 were all that, you would. There are some ways to mill it out with Ilya, but just more RNG. And if you do manage to mill out all 6, then you should be fine because you should only be playing around 6 level 2. So it's a pretty good card. It just guarantees you to set up the burn. And even if it does not, you can set up your triggers. If you run more than 6 level 2s or whatever, you can set up your triggers and go for a trigger. And don't be like me, double trigger at 3/6 and cry all the time.
The healing effect is pretty whatever. There is already healer in Ilya anyways. It's probably better than this.
Yeah, no. The other healer is heal on play, and for every other copy on the field against 1k.
So it's better.
No, not necessarily. You gotta play the same card against 1k for each.
That's fine. I don't see that. I think you'd be playing that card as only as a healer anyways. This card is literally -1 to heal.
Yeah, but the heal's bonus is not I will play this.
You won't be playing this for the heal. You'll be playing this for the first effect, really.
Yeah, and just so you know, Ilya has lots of hand size. If you played Ilya, you'll know your hand size is huge, and if you're trying to get the combo off, you will have the draws from the on-play effects and Climax combo effects. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Pretty much all I have to say about Ilya. So, I guess that is it. Yeah, upcoming releases, same stuff. And yeah, still can't get my girlfriend, so don't expect anything from me. Don't expect a girlfriend profile or something. So
The
yeah.
ban list is coming out this week, so our obviously Discord will probably get hit.
And they don't.
If they don't, then what the
Road.
hell, Bushy Road? What the hell, Bushy Road? You put an emergency ban list on a series that is like over 60% of every WGP tournament, regional tournament.
Yep. It'll be pretty funny if they troll everyone. But you know, we don't know yet. We'll wait for.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna hit something in Nisekoi.
Pretty sure something in Nisekoi. Yeah.
Other series is debatable. Nisekoi is just so dominant that it just kind of overshadows every other set.
Oh, just don't touch Togumi, please. If you touch Togumi, I'll just. I don't even know. Like, why the hell are you touching Togumi?
Yeah. So Nisekoi players, you pretty sure after this card of the week, you only have one more week to play your deck, and then you'll probably either be trying to sell off your deck, or you're going to be changing up your deck somehow.
Well, we will see by the amount of little trade sell post on foreign group.
Or every group in general.
Yeah. So, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and see everybody next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.